Here I am with Caroline Fry, representing Alpha Delta Pi, and she did a little slower acoustic version of Miley Cyrus tonight. So would you mind telling everyone why you wanted to do a Miley song for Miss K-State?
All right, well, I really like this song in the first place, and Boyce Avenue was actually kind of the style that I went. They do a really awesome cover of it, and I really like the change of words and stuff, and I don't know, I was like, I want to try that, so.
Now, if Miss K-State wasn't tonight, would you have gone to the Miley concert at the Sprint Center in Kansas City?
Oh man, that's tough. Honestly, I have a huge Spanish test tomorrow, so
Ooh.
Probably not, but my heart would be there maybe. Maybe.
All right, so you also made it to the finals, and how do you feel about that?
Definitely good, because there's a lot of like crazy talented girls here, and I was doing something that I'm not really a singer, but I wanted to try, so it was cool to even make it that far. So.
Okay, so how was your first Miss K-State experience as a pageant person?
Ooh, definitely a good one. I really enjoyed like just getting to see what everyone brought, and like the girls are just really talented, like I said. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have from Caroline Fry, and I hope you guys enjoyed her tonight. Here I am with Kendall Tompkins, who is representing Zeta Tau Alpha, and she wrote her own song tonight as her talent, and it was about K-State. So now, Kendall, would you mind telling everyone how long it took to write that song, and why you decided to write about K-State?
Well, I mean, I knew I was doing the Miss K-State pageant, and I really wanted to write a song that would like touch everyone and, you know, make everyone love K-State. So it took me probably about 2 hours maybe. So
Wow,
my little
that's pretty
sister
good.
helped a ton. So
Ooh, okay. And so Kendall also made it to the finals. So how do you feel about making the finals in a
I'm
Miss K-State?
really surprised. I was super shocked and really honored. So it was super, super exciting.
So what do you think about how you did, and how was your first Miss K-State experience?
It was way more fun than I expected. I thought it was going to be really stressful and, you know, just a lot of work, but it wasn't. It was really easy, really fun, and just a really great experience. So I'm really glad I did it.
That's great. Well, that's all we have from Kendall Tompkins, and I hope you enjoyed her song and everything else about her tonight. Here we are with Lauren Dunkak from Alpha Clovia, and she sang a crowd favorite song tonight, Let It Go from Frozen. Now, Lauren, is that your favorite Disney movie, or is there one that tops that up?
You know, I would have to say Frozen is probably my new favorite.
So I haven't seen Frozen yet, but I really need to. I'm more of a Lion King fan, but that's just who I am. So you also made it to the finals, and how do you feel about that?
I was very excited. I was very happy. I did not expect to get to the top 9, so it was very awesome.
Well, congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
This is your second time doing Miss K-State, am I correct?
Yes.
All right, so how was the second Miss K-State experience different from the first one?
It was very different because I felt like I had put a lot more work into it as far as the round that changed from the hobby to career round. I felt like I had to do a lot more preparation for that. And of course there were different girls, which made it a different experience. But I got to be in the competition with one of my fellow Clovia sisters, Nancy Peters, so that made it really nice.
Well, congratulations, and that's all we have for Lauren, and we hope you enjoyed her tonight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, here we are with Ellen Collingwood representing Chi Omega. Now, Ellen, the MC said a very interesting piece of fact about you, and that you got retweeted by Shaq. Would you mind telling everyone what you said in the tweet, and how did it exactly happen?
Wow, I never thought I would get called out on this. So, if you remember back to the Fiesta Bowl, where unfortunately the Wildcats did not pull off a win, and the student section and all of the students were just very upset and had very low morale. And I really just was, you know, still trying to keep the train going. So I just remember tweeting at Shaq that I was his biggest fan,
Okay.
which may or may not be true. So
All right.
he retweeted me, and it almost was a redemption. So.
All right. Well, you're very famous for maybe one day or so then. Well, you made it to the finals. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
How do you feel that you made it to the finals? How do you feel about that?
I was very surprised, but very excited. Very, I know this sounds lame, but very honored, honestly. It was really fun getting to know all the girls back here, down here in the dressing rooms, and there's a lot of really talented people, so I was actually very surprised and very lucky.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you also sang Elton John,
Yes.
another crowd favorite. And so why did you exactly choose that song for Miss K-State?
I've always really wanted to sing that song, and I thought this would just be a really fun, and we only had to sing like 2 minutes of it, so I thought that this would be a really great song to sing, just because everyone kind of knows the words, everyone's heard it before, so I thought it'd be a fun one to throw out there.
Explain in one word your Miss K-State experience.
I would honestly probably say a blur. It, you know, from start to finish, it's just really been a hustle, but it's been really fun. It's just, you know, went really fast.
I got you.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on making it to the
Thank
finals.
you.
And that's all we have from Ellen Collingwood, and we hope that you enjoyed her singing as well as everything else tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, here I am with Nacy Peters representing the marching band color guard. Now, Nacy, explain how you were feeling when the K-State fight song and the Wabash Cannonball was played and the crowd was crazy. Was it hard to focus on your choreography, or were you just trying to get in with the crowd as well?
Oh my goodness. I think honestly it was probably just like a normal game day, and we're used to performing for crowds, so it actually I think just gave me more energy, and it was just such a fantastic feeling seeing them just all stand up and clap along and do the Wabash. Words can't explain how awesome it was.
All right, so how long or how many years have you been a marching band color guard?
I started in high school when I was a freshman, so this is my 7th year, and I will continue into my 4th year at K-State next year.
Okay, and so congratulations on getting first
Thank you.
runner-up, or is that how you say it? First alternate? It says first alternate, but I
First
say
alternate,
first
first runner-up.
Whatever. Anyway, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
So, how do you feel about, you know, getting first runner-up in Miss K-State?
Oh, I am so excited. It's just been a rush, and it's been exciting the entire time, and I'm so glad that I did it.
Well, we're glad that you did it because everybody enjoyed it. So, congratulations, and that's all we have from Nacy Peters, and we hope you enjoyed her tonight. Thank you so much, Nacy.
Thank you.
Here I am with the 2014 winner of the Miss K-State competition, Abby Alsop. Yes, and she is representing Boyd Hall. And Abby, your monologue tonight was both funny as well as powerful. Now, explain to everyone why you chose that specific piece and why you decided to do a monologue as well.
Well, I do love acting. It's probably my biggest passion, my biggest hobby, and I did that a lot in high school. So I did a cutting of the monologue that I did tonight. It was 10 minutes in high school, but I cut it down to 2 for the competition because I just really loved it. It was my favorite piece I've ever performed, so that's why I chose it.
Okay, and so this is your first pageant you've ever done?
Yes.
All right, so
Yes.
explain to everyone your experience winning Miss K-State.
It was surreal, to say the least. I didn't expect to win. I never expected to do something like this, but it was a really rewarding and fun experience. I just went out there and had fun, and I had the time of my life.
Well,
That's great.
That's great to hear. Now that you're Miss K-State, what is your next plan in mind? What do you have in plan?
Well, Russell Harp says I have a lot of appearances to make, but really I think after tonight I'm just going to go home and put on some PJs and do some homework.
Well, good for her. Again, we'd like to congratulate you on winning Miss K-State again, and I hope everybody enjoyed everything that is Abby also.